Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our final demo. This
This is our
is,
second update,
yep,
and this is actually a big one, an exciting one. So I'll let Paul kick. Paul said he would kick us off this time.
yes. This is our fourth sprint. We're going to do our final demo. There's a lot of stuff we want to show up. Interesting here, just wanted to just point out Angela loves using some of our content photos. So if you can tell where this is at, maybe we'll tell you at the end of the whole video. We can see if you can guess if you know where this is at. So there's other pictures too, so you can try to guess those as well. But we're gonna get into our demo, or not our demo, our content. So what we're gonna talk about here is what we're doing on our current sprint. What we progress on. We're gonna eventually get into doing our demo, and then of course what are next steps. So we have some next action items that we're going to work on too as well.
Yeah, we're just continue on with our sprint process.
Yeah, so this is our third sprint. Today is our final demo. We're trying to get a lot of videos that we're putting together. We did our individual our family video. We had some good content created from our boys as well, so we want to actually see that. But we're definitely going to release it tomorrow. Um, but that's the plan. We're going to go over some of that information. Angela actually started doing a blog site as well, so maybe you want to get into that a little bit, Angela.
Yeah, we'll show it.
Oh, we will. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot we are paying to show it. So
I love it because we didn't really prep for this, as you can tell. That I'm like putting Paul putting Paul up for it, and I'm seeing how he does, and it's interesting.
just just came from cleaning, so this is right on top of my next thing to do. So
Paul loves to come up last minute, and this is our dynamic, meaning that like I'm always like, can we do 5 minutes before? And he's coming in 30 seconds before 4:30, and I don't like being late. And anyway, so
but we're ready to go. Look, this is her. She's gonna explain our journey a little bit here. So let's let her explain how we got here.
Anyways, our last time we went over these 7 steps, I use this for coming up with my own business. If you're interested in that, go check it out. It's actually, I'm using more of LinkedIn on that part, and that's really actually building up a business, and that more so this is more for fun in our family. And so we're right at the first 5 steps. It's funny because I hear my voice chuckling there. We made them actually come this like in person this time. They're still not ready to present, but they did contribute to this sprint and doing things. So we'll show a little bit of that as we go. But today we're gonna share the steps 6 and 7. If you want to see the first 5 steps, you can take a look at our past video, our live video, and you can see how we did it. So let's see. Okay. So step 6 is about buying equipment. So I'll let Paul talk about a little bit of this part just because he picked these things out, and actually he started a few years ago buying some of this.
And I love buying stuff. Everybody knows our house is usually, I'm the worst one because everybody has a family member who actually have like Amazon boxes in front of the house. I'm the one with Amazon boxes. So of course this is some of these are well, definitely the ring was around a Prime Day shopping, kind of gone to the whole TikTok and trying to want to record with my phone, and so I got this ring light, and it's been very handy dandy with using it to record our video. But
we didn't use it until now.
Yeah. Well, I used it during my meeting, so I like the light in it because it actually brightens up when I'm in a meeting. So we actually kind of used it to do our demo video. The other things, of course, I've watched a lot of social media stuff, and I love people using these microphones, Bluetooth microphones. So it seems like I had to get a good one where we can connect it to like either a audio headset or plug somewhere, or even this one's specific for iPhone because we're an iPhone family. So kind of this one hooks up to the iPhone, and then you got 2 mics, and you can share between the 2 mics to talk with other people, talk and interview with each other, and while we're walking around if we're recording as well.
Yeah. I'd say we've been pretty cost efficient. We're not really buying the really fancy equipment. We're just buying kind of these intro starter ones just to see, just to test it out. I mean, you can tell here it's only maybe $24 for this, and I don't remember. This isn't too much either. So we're just testing out some of the equipment. So, but what we did is that we use these two equipment, plus we just recorded on our iPhone, and then Ethan actually put our videos together using Clipchamp, and this is a video editor that comes free, at least a free version with like Windows and Office 365, so you can actually test it out and try it if you'd like. So this is what we're kind of using. So there's all these kind of 4 components helped us make the video, our first kind of video. So for that, I'm going to demo a blooper. This is not the real video, but the other tricky part is actually coordinating and doing scenes of how to cut into each other, and then practicing as a family with that. So that was kind of fun. And then also going through the process of preferences. If you see the video, you'll kind of see, I would say me and Arius or thinks it's too bright, but then Ethan and Paul likes it. So we'll let you be the judge, but this is just a blooper clip. Hi, we're the PAAAN family, and we're doing a test. This is
Paul,
Angela,
Arius, Ethan.
Win. We gotta say win.
Win.
Together. Okay.
Oh, win.
Okay, stop it. Let's just say it.
It's better as like you say.
Anyways, that was one of our takes when we were testing. You can tell kind of Ethan looks a little bit cut out, so their framing wasn't right, and then also just timing each other. And really, we didn't really have a script. It was our first time doing a family video like in this way. So anyways, the final product, we'll release it sometime tomorrow, so you can kind of see, but really it goes over what our family and why we're doing it, and we'll kind of cut into individual as well.
Yeah, I mean, we're testing a lot of stuff. I mean, we're testing our dynamic, we're testing the microphone, we're testing the lighting, we're testing the camera angle, and we're just even location-wise. I mean, you can tell it's a different background than what we have right now. It's an interesting process that we're going through, but definitely excited to see the release video.
Yeah, because Ethan has a copy right now. He's the one editing it. So I don't think Paul has even seen it. No, I saw a little bit of it. We're going to go through it as a family together and edit it before we release it. But it'll share as to why we're doing this and meeting of PAAAN and all that. So the next thing we also worked on this time is our blog site. So I was looking for a way to write. I've always, not that I big fan of writing, and I know the rest of the family will not join in this endeavor of writing, but I do think that sometimes it takes more words to explain kind of a trip, or why do we plan it this way? How much does it cost? How long does it take to plan? When you should do that? I want to be able to capture that we just can't share with pictures on social media. So I created a blog site. I am using the Wix free version, and I'm learning all sorts of stuff. This is a screenshot of the background of it. This is my second attempt. I actually tried to use Weebly. That did not work out. That's partnering with, I think, or maybe this is Square. I'm not even sure, but I was trying to do it and it didn't work. Failed attempt. So then I was like, let me try Wix. Wix, if you look up and search for it, it's probably #1 suggested. But in here, they actually help you set up SEO, which I had to Google, which is search engine optimization, to help you kind of get found in search engines. So here it walks you through the process. And again, I'm using the free version just to test it out, to create a site. And the nice thing is that Paul has taken so many beautiful photos of our family that I actually have a lot of pictures, like our own pictures to work with. So we don't even need to kind of use AI or anything like that. The problem is searching through it. So here it is. I'm actually going to do a live share of it just so you guys can see it. It is already published. We'll share the link tomorrow as well and kind of go through that. But this is actually a photo. You can also guess it's the same place. It's actually the same vacation of our opening photo. If you go back to look at that, again, we'll reveal that at the end. But here you'll see our journey. Right now, these links don't work, our travel, and maybe some even digital products. If you didn't know, Paul does a good job of designing on Cricut and t-shirts. So a lot of times when we take family vacations, especially Disney ones or cruises, we like to make them for the family. And then if friends go with us, we'll usually do that as well. So we might, venture into that in the future. But here, what we've done so far is just the footer, and I guess this widget's not loading. It's actually loads some, it actually pulls it in from Instagram. So kind of the Instagram post, which I thought was a pretty cool feature. And then it also pull in our posts. So after a demo like this, I also like to kind of talk about what we did and kind of put it down in words. So for those who don't like to watch, so sometimes I prefer to read than watch a video. This is really talking about our first post, our first launch, and you'll see that it shows our video. There's some things I'm still working with. It's still new to me to blog like this, but it talks basically in words, shares the same thing as it did. So after this demo tomorrow, I'll also create a post, and then it will be in our what's new. The other thing is that we have also done an about. So we'd like to just put about, read why we're doing this, again, just in words. So, and we're also using our, so I think that's pretty neat that we had that. But yeah, so that's our blog site that we're ready to share and create.
We explained the branding last time, right?
We did.
Yeah, so just if you didn't miss it, you can catch the last video. We did a branding and explaining how we got to the branding. So
yeah, and even the fonts.
Yep.
Yeah, and how Arius actually was really thoughtful in the colors that he picked. And then even just the theme around it. So used it, applied it onto the site. I hope it looks okay. It is a dark mode. They prefer that. So yeah. Now, the other thing that we never got into is how are we doing this streaming? We're still using a free software, so we can't see comments or if there are any live people coming in. We can't really see it because the free version doesn't allow it. But this is kind of behind the scenes of what we're looking at. This is there's scenes in the background, and then there will be a video, us down here, and this is how we can stream to 2 platforms, because right now the free version allows us to stream. We're streaming to Facebook and we're streaming to YouTube, so we can capture that. And then I also use the same account, the same free version, to do it for the business side as well. So also, except I stream to LinkedIn and YouTube. So just wanted to share what it looks like. And then that's how it gets recorded. You'll see, and it plays back. That's why you see the Restream, logo. So I still haven't upgraded to the free version because we're still testing things out just to see what it is. But it's pretty nice, I would say, nowadays that there's so much free versions of that. So yeah, we also have our dog in here listening as well. So you hear him. But yes, our next steps. So those are what we're going to release tomorrow. We'll make an announcement about it once it's ready. Our About PAAAN video, and then our blog site. We'll clean everything up and publish it and share it. And then this is also our next steps. This is a little bit different view, what each person will be doing. So, Paul.
Yes.
What will you be doing?
I will make a video about my setup. So I'm trying to set up my cameras. Like Angela said before, try to start this by myself. I have an SLR. I want to set up using SLR. I had the ring light for the purpose and mics. So the goal is really to actually do an about video about myself, and so I can explain, being a dandelion in the family. How it is.
They're only dandelion.
Yep. And then hopefully I'll get a video out about myself. So
he's always want to do that. There's actually a lot of secret videos. Maybe I can find them with Paul taping himself. So maybe as I dig through, I'll release them in the future. So I'm going to work on our first travel blog. So I've always had this vision of sharing kind of how to build the itinerary. For those who travel with me and like the itinerary, I'll go through the process of how I do that eventually, but I'll share kind of some of our past trips, or one of our past trips, and then kind of day-to-day how it was organized, and probably share the costs as well, in case that might help someone else. When I go and plan a trip, I always look for another person's blog post and get ideas how to do it. So I hope that helps others out. Arius, who is sitting in here, and probably not say, he has been working on an animated video intro and outro. We saw a bit of it. It looked really good. Again, staying with the brand colors. I didn't even know he could do this, so he'll be working on that. And then Ethan, he said he will piece together one of our past trips and make a travel video and post it onto YouTube. So it will go alongside with the blog post. So we'll have the video, the blog post, and then in case anybody thinks that might be helpful, then it'll kind of be a complete package. Again, this is kind of what we're trying to do, is just a knowledge share and coming from a highly sensitive perspective. So this is our sprint calendar. We're going to stick to this, where Sunday we'll live stream final demo, just because our breadwinner needs to work on Monday through Friday. So we have to pick a weekend. And then sometimes on Saturdays, both of us are still doing yoga teacher training, and that takes up our Saturday as well. So we're going to stick to Sunday. I do kind of like this later time, just for us sake. It kind of works out better than earlier. At least how I feel, not how Paul feels. And then we'll stick to a Monday release for now. So it seems to be working. We're just trying to get into rhythm. So this is our next sprint schedule. So after Monday, Tuesday starts a new sprint. We'll do this 2-week cycle again of development, of creating things and then releasing it, and then doing our demo on Sunday, July 21st, and then releasing on the 22nd. So I'm not sure if there's anyone online while Paul's checking, or any questions coming up.
That's why I've been looking down here, is seeing if there's anybody online, so I can see we can chat and respond to anybody's questions. But if not, feel free to leave a message on the board or in the comments of our video, and we'll try to respond back.
And where's our pictures from today? From the website, and then here, let me go back to it. Where is this picture from?
So this took us a while to figure out, but this is actually Hawaii. We did a hike up the Diamond Head crater. It's a very nice
beautiful hike. Yeah,
beautiful hike up, and there's a great view of the island outside to the ocean. That's what we're taking the pictures of. So it's very beautiful.
Yeah, and this is in Oahu.
Oahu, yes.
That's Honolulu, and we went to this as a family trip.
Honolulu.
Yeah.
If you ever want to stay, but very beautiful hike. You can actually try to make that into your itinerary. I think we only paid for parking. I think so. I think
it was just free.
Yeah. It's free to get in, but I think it was parking only. I think it's donation, but we've traveled as a whole family. For seniors, I would say they can make some of the walk, but I wouldn't recommend making the whole walk up. But they can see it from the inside of the crater. But we got to the top where we actually see the ocean, and it's a very beautiful view.
It was. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in or watching it. Even if you're watching after, really appreciate it. And leave us a comment. Let us know what else you want to know. We're happy to make it.